Good evening everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing off some Funko Fusion gameplay that have been from the first mission. Now first of all I'd like to say thank you to 1010 Games who provided me with this so I can share it with you guys in the community and just give you my take on this. This is a really fun game. I wish I could play it more than I already am. If you follow my Twitch or TikTok and watch the live streams, then you'll see I've been playing this all week this week. And it's such a fun game. So right now I'm just currently in the Jurassic World moment, as is my favourite kind of thing. And the fact that's in the game and portrayed so well, it's in its own way, it's brilliant. But anyways, I'll let you see this gameplay that I've got of it. And thanks for joining me. Right off the bat, the first thing I can say, it looks amazing. Just look how nice it looks in the Funkoverse. 1010 Games have done a beautiful job of it. And it's just full of comedy moments like that. The ACU guys sneaking up in the toilet, stealing Maisie, them bumping heads and falling over. It's got such charm, such character to this game. This is Eddie, the villain, evil Freddy basically. And he's going to morph into this Indominus right here. I'm pretty sure it says, I might have misread it when I was playing it, but I'm pretty sure it says Indoraptor, but in my head I just look at it and think Indominus Rex. But yeah, it's just look how, it's just so funny. It turns into chaos so quickly. Everything's releasing. You got the old style Jurassic Park raptors, the sound guy getting crushed there, people getting eaten. It's just descended into pure chaos. We got the margarita person. That's margarita, that's a pizza. The alcohol drinks person who keeps safe with his drinks, and just everything looks so good. When I first see this, I just think initially it takes me back to my childhood when I used to play Lego games. It has that kind of charm to it and definitely a strong playability to it. Anyways, there is a few enemies you'll find yourself fighting in this first mission. You got the Pteranodon, which are a big presence in this scene. They are absolutely everywhere. They come down onto the ground and attack you, and once you've done enough damage, they fly off into the air. You also have the, I don't know, I keep calling them corrupt ACU, which is basically ACU staff. You've got one with taser prods, and you've got ones with the dart guns, which will try and stop you from doing your missions around. As well as you see in this scene, you've got Stiggy Bollocks. They'll just keep headbutting you every few seconds, it feels like, and they're absolutely great, and the model looks good. And you see there's more Pteranodon. They're absolutely everywhere. You just go around and you're going to get swarmed by a group of Pteranodon, and then occasionally Stiggy Bollocks will come and headbutt you. Again, when you're going around here, there's still loads of ACU people just pop up. You kind of get like an indication, you hear like a rumbling sound, and then they appear. One of the funny things is sometimes you find them lurking in this area here, and if you go and check toilets, sometimes you have raptors just sat doing their business in the toilet till you completely disturb them, and then they will come and attack you. And not every toilet has a raptor in, sometimes it just has a guest hiding for their life or doing whatever you do in a toilet, I suppose. But yeah, it's quite funny. Anyways, I see these bits here and I weren't too sure, but basically you need different characters to break through these areas. I did try a bit of a Stiggy Mollocks, but it didn't work to plan as I'd hoped so. But as well, getting into some of the challenges, there's machines knocking about where you have to go and make things like the batteries, and you just need to charge them up and then take them up to different charging points. Now the point I'm showing off here is there's loads of collectible bits within the game itself. So I've charged this battery, and there is a shop down here with two items. The amber, which you need to collect to unlock Hammond, from what I believe. I'm not 100% on that just yet. But you just place your battery in here, which will get you to your first bit of amber, as you can see here. At the back here you have a chest, but you can only open it once you've found all the hot dogs, which are lurking around the park. So you got one here in the Mosasaurus areas, you got one on top of the Tiki Bar, and there is another one that you find in Fredericks, I think it's pronounced. I don't know how I'm doing it. And then at the top of the Innovation Center as well, there's another stack of them. Once you find them, either hit them or shoot them. Obviously the Innovation one you're going to have to shoot because you're not going to be able to get over there as any of the current characters. I don't know if there is any flying characters yet because I've only, like I said, played the Jurassic World ones yet, and haven't really unlocked any new characters yet, because I've been going around trying to find it. Once you've got all your hot dogs, you can then open this chest, which will reward you with a load of money and a crown. And the idea is you've got to go around collecting all the crowns on the mission. Now, just to get to this little section here, you do like a small jump and a hop, and there is a boss chest where you're going to have to fight off a few ACU members and then a few raptors. That will give you a bit of a run for your money. Now, I was doing quite terrible here, but it gives me a good chance to show off what happens when you actually die. And it's quite funny in a sense. It's just like very comical and interesting to see. As you see, Chris Pratt, or Owen here, takes a very honourable acting death, and you become a ghost. Now you've got to fly around to the nearest box station. This is where you can change your character, or in my case right now, respawn back into the game. You have 3 lives each game, as you can see at the top there. You've got your 3 hearts that you get given, and then once you've had to do the ghost respawn, then that means you've used up a heart and you only have so many left. But once you've defeated all the people in this little chest area here, which we're going to try and attempt again and hope that we actually win. Once you've done that, you're going to be getting a crown out of that chest, which is one of the other collectibles. As you can see here, there is another person here. He fires rocket launchers. Gets incredibly annoying to deal with because he always ends up doing a lot of damage to you and creates like a little smoke screen around you when the explosions are going off. So it gives more chance for you to sort of like miss your shots on other people around you. But as you see there, I got my crown nice, well, not nice and simple. I struggled a wee bit, but we got the crown anyways. We only died once. There is another chest that you have here, but as you can see right now, I kind of fell into an issue. I kind of panicked. I was like, oh, is that the end of the mission for me? And yeah, it's alright actually. To be honest, all you have to do, I was playing with the Xbox controller, so all I did was press B and it kind of just teleported me out of this stuck situation. So I'm glad that's the kind of thing in the game and didn't get overlooked. And but yeah, to get to this chest, you've got these 4 switches. Now, I don't do it in this run, but there is a yellow bottle which increases your speed, which is probably going to be the bottle you're going to need to drink to be able to do this challenge. So you've got those first 2 switches there, and you've got to go over to this next lot of buildings. And when you get onto the roof, there is another 2 switches there. And as you can see, I almost get to it. You'll see a little timer over the box you're trying to open. And literally, as I've done that and going to the last switch right here, I just ran out of time. Anyway, to the actual story mission part of this, to progress through the level, you're going to have to find all 5 of the Dilophosaurus, which are just free roaming around the park. If they spit the venom at you, all you have to do is jump to avoid it, unless if it's at a certain height, then you just don't need to do anything and let it go over your head. You'll see later on I literally just jump into it and blind myself because I wasn't paying too much attention to it. But yeah, you see there, that's where I jump and get goo in my face, or venom. But you go around after you shot all 5 of them. You're going to come to this building here. There'll be a load of ACU people outside, this rocket launcher guy on the roof, and you're going to have to deal with all these and dispatch them from the area. Once you've done that, they will give you a key at the front of the building, but just at the bottom of the stairs, to get into the innovation center itself. And this is also one of the areas you find one of your hot dogs. Once you get in there, it looks all nice, safe, clear, and then a bunch of raptors will just appear and ambush you. So you've got to deal with all these raptors knocking about to then move on to the next bit. I mean, you could do it whilst being attacked by raptors. I just probably wouldn't advise it, because they'll be doing a lot of damage to you in that process, and you don't want to die. You want to get through this alive. But there is a respawn point inside the innovation center anyway, so if you do die, you haven't got that far to travel. Anyways, we're going to nick a battery from that little bit and place it over there. I was getting harassed by Stiggy Mollocks the entire time I was in here, and yes, they do damage. You can't, well, I've not been able to put them down completely. You sort of like make them dizzy for a wee bit, and then they just come back to you and then start annoying you again. Anyways, going to nick a few of these fuses from different like areas inside this building, which are for the for the holograms. So you're going to nick those fuses, put those fuses in there after you've done your battery, and then that should finish the entire line, and you'll be able to go to this little computer here, which then carries on putting the power through those fuses, and you'll be able to open the door and get to the final crown. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments, is this a game you're going to get? Is this a game you think you'll enjoy? And thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.